Alright guys, so I am back again. If you checked out my last video, I did the Solocast, and these are both the HyperX brand. I wanted to see if the difference between this $40 to $50 microphone is worth the difference between that and a $80 to $110 microphone. And of course this is the one that does not have RGB, so this is all red. But if you did opt for the $150, $130, whatever it goes for on Amazon, you could get this with RGB. So this is a heck of a lot bigger, but is it that much better? That's kind of what I'm here to find out. Curiosity got the best of me. So talking about features, the cool thing with this Quadcast is the reason why it's got quad, I'm assuming, is because it has 4 different polar patterns, and that's gonna be how the mic records. So if you look at this guy right here, it's gonna have all these different patterns, and you can choose from any of the 4. Whereas on the Solocast, it only has 1, and that's the cardioid pattern. So it only records from the front of the microphone, a little bit on the sides, but nothing on the back, which is what most people do for gaming, recording, all of that stuff if you're gonna have a keyboard behind you. So without further ado, let's get this condenser microphone removed. It's got the tap to mute, anti-shock mount, or I should say anti-vibration shock mount. But other than that, most of the features that you're getting on this are really that. I mean, there's nothing really huge that I'm seeing so far other than the 4 different polar patterns and the fact that this comes with the shock mount. So let's get this unboxed. All right, so the first thing that's in here is gonna be instructions. Bam, bam, bam. So I'll leave that there. Let's pull this guy out and see what we're working with today. Ooh, ooh. There it is. So bam, that is a good looking mic, I would say so. And so it does come with a little stand, so you can keep this mounted right here if you so chose. But it looks cool. I mean, this is a good looking microphone. This stand is the same one that you get with the Solocast, but the only difference is it's got this shock mount right here, which if you don't know what this is for, it's any vibrations on the desk. It's kind of minimizes that so this doesn't vibrate and shake and give you some sort of weird feedback in your microphone. So I'm going to use this little adapter that it's included, so whenever I'm ready to connect that to the boom arm. This uses the old school USB cable, so you know, if you don't have a million of these laying around, now you will. And nice threaded cable, and this is actually a lot longer cable than what you get with the Solocast. So already you're seeing a little bit more of what the money is going to get you. All right, so here it is. This is what the HyperX Quadcast sounds like. I'm right now standing about, I'd say about 3 inches away from the microphone, and it's crisp, it's clear, the sound quality is superb. I like this a lot, and for $100 or just under $100 on sale right now, I think this is kind of hard to beat. But the question is, does this sound that much better than the Solocast? We'll find out. Another thing that this has to offer, I forgot to mention, is it does have a built-in filter, and so you don't have to worry about putting a sock over it, but the built-in one isn't that fantastic. I don't know. There isn't really much else to say, but here it is. This is what it sounds like. You guys let me know. And now I'm a little bit further. I'm about 6 inches away from it, and that's all I got to say. So now let's switch over to the Solocast and see if you guys can tell the difference. So now I've switched over to the Solocast, and as you can tell, I'm standing about 3 inches away from it, so it's just in the sweet spot of where you should keep your condenser microphone. I'm going to slide it back a little bit further now, so it's about 6 inches away from me, and I still think this also sounds great. So as I move it closer, you guys can hear the difference, and it is crisp as well. So I don't really have much to say other than let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think this is a sound difference that's worth $30 to $40? Or is this just good enough? I mean, should you spend the money and just have something a little bit nicer? And I don't plan on using any of the other polar patterns that are on the Quadcast, so I kind of think it might be overkill for what I need, but later on down the line, that might be something that I'd want. So who knows? Let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for checking out the video, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.